When the lights shine bright on Friday nights, the spotlight usually falls on the players. But behind every successful game, there's a team working just as hard on the sidelines: the athletic trainers. At Valley View High School, the athletic trainers are the first line of defense when injuries occur, and often one of the last ones to leave the field.
Typical day in the spring season would look like me arriving at about 2:30 to a hallway full of athletes waiting for whatever they're coming in to see me for, followed by about an hour or so of treatments and evaluations, taping and all that good stuff, and then usually by 4:15, 4:30 we have some type of event going on, whether it's a softball game, a baseball game, a volleyball game, a track meet, a junior high track meet.
Game day starts hours before kickoff for the training staff. From setting up sideline kits to preparing players for action, they work tirelessly to ensure our student athletes have access to the best care possible. Their education and experience in this field enables them to treat students based on the different injuries they have, allowing for personalized care.
I would have to say the biggest behind the scenes part of the job is all of, the emotional aspects of injuries. We tend to take our jobs home with us. For example, if you had a career-ending injury or a season-ending injury, I don't just take care of you and send you on your way. I am helping you schedule your appointments. If that requires a surgery, if that requires physical therapy, I'm thinking about you, I'm worrying about you. So there's a lot of mental load that goes with it that nobody can see, once we lock our doors for the day.
But in order for that treatment to happen, there needs to be constant open communication between the players, athletic trainers, and the coaches. Here at Valley View, our trainers know this and always ensure everyone who needs to be updated on the student athletes' conditions have access to that information. Mia Wascora, Valley View softball's head coach and guidance counselor, praises their commitment to her players' health and the communications between them.
Our athletic trainers are extremely important to the success of our program. I think we have two of the best out there. Jackie provides that stability, the kindness, the caring nature. Josh is just someone who will give it to you. Both provide absolutely excellent care. What's nice is they're both well educated, both went to school, have master's degrees, but they're integral to the success of our program for so many reasons. Honestly, I can't even, I'd be here for a day talking about it.
No matter what sport the student belongs to, the trainers are always there for them. It is a school year-long job, and the trainers have to have the knowledge of what types of injuries are common during each season. Here at Valley View, they have this practice down to a T, effortlessly transitioning between each sport. George Hawanitz, current track coach and longtime former football coach, has seen the helpfulness from the trainers firsthand in both of the sports he was involved with.
I can only speak for myself. I think we have a great partnership in the, whether it was track and even when I was doing football here at Valley View, the communication was always great. We always seemed to be on the same page. We'd bounce some ideas off each other and really talk to each other about, who was hurt, maybe when kids could come back, so you could at least know ahead of time, when practice could start again, or if you'd have them for games. So that's what I think's been the biggest thing. They're great communicators, and the relationship they seem to have with the other coaches is just as good as it is with me.
One often part of this hands-on work from our athletic trainers is the relationships they create as a result of it. The trainers are able to make connections with student athletes and their families, as well as the coaches, not just on a professional level, but on a friendly one. When students have a long-term injury, the trainers see them more often than not. From this, they are able to witness how those student athletes grow as people and their healing journeys after each injury.
That's actually probably the best part of the job, is getting to know you guys and, knowing what you guys like, what you dislike, asking you questions, finding out what you're going to do with your futures, guiding you, helping to give you advice. I have students now, I'm doing this 14 years, and it's so rewarding to see you guys, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, having kids, getting married, your careers that you choose. So that's definitely probably the best part of the job.
However, the athletic trainer's work is not just during game days. Our trainers always need to make sure they are present when needed. Whether it's at a practice, monitoring conditions, treating injuries, or helping athletes recover, our trainers give the best care possible to our athletes. Student athlete Callie Karbowski believes the trainers play an integral role in her game and in how she and her teammates recover from their injuries.
Athletic trainers are very essential and important to our team, whether it's taping an ankle, knee brace, whatever you want to do, or making a joke before a game. They're always here in every way possible, and we couldn't do it without them.
However, there are sides to this profession that many people don't see. It is something that could be referred to as a thankless job, and the hardships that come with it are not for the faint of heart.
What I would love for people to understand, and this is like broad spectrum from parents to administrators to coaches, to understand that outside of work, we still are people. We don't work 24 hours a day. We don't work on call. And we do take care of more than one sport and one athlete at a time. I think a lot of times coaches are expecting us to do X, Y, and Z when we only have, sometimes a 30-minute window, at most an hour window to treat what could be 500 athletes in one season, in that short time frame, and that could get a little challenging.
There are undoubtedly misconceptions about what athletic trainers do for their job, but despite this, our trainers at Valley View refuse to let that deter them. They continue to give it their all every day, and their efforts are part of what keeps Valley View High School sports afloat. They may not wear jerseys, but their impact is felt every single game. At Valley View, Jackie and Josh are truly the unsung heroes of our sports.
Kaylee Fenton, The Cougar Chronicle, Archbold.